Hey guys, Zerkaa here and welcome back to our Millwall Career Mode series. It is currently transfer season, so you should expect the next couple of episodes to include a lot of negotiating, buying players, contracts and other stuff like that. Not really much focus on the kind of matches, so obviously if you enjoy matches then I would kind of advise waiting maybe for the next episode or the episode after this, because this episode I think is going to be solely transfer stuff. But anyway, let's get into the episode, and we started off and I requested £2 million from my board in order for me to have a bigger transfer budget so I could kind of push for promotion. Obviously, but by requesting that 2 million I then had to change my objectives for the season to fight for promotion. Unfortunately, they actually rejected that and said that the amount I asked for was a bit too excessive. And here you can see that I'm now offering a contract to Gabriel because my bid for him was accepted. I sent an inquiry for them and then I just matched their offer and they accepted. And they see here my 1.4 million bid for Nathan Ake was finally accepted by Chelsea, and they've finally given in to letting me have him. So I've sent him a contract and hopefully he can accept that one, and you'll find out later in the episode. We also had a bid from Blackpool for Andy for 2 million, but I'm not willing to sell him at this current moment in time. Maybe sometime in the next season I will sell him, but not at this current moment in time because he's a key player for me at the moment. As you see there, I then changed my boardroom request to 1 million, but with the same objectives. They come back to me and said they rejected it again, but they are willing to offer me 862,000 as additional transfer funds in order for me to get expectation of fighting for promotion. So that's hopefully what we're going to do. And we then go into the player search, and I am searching for a player called Lecointe. I think it's Lecointe, it could be Lecointe. There's no accent above the E, so I just go for Lecointe. If I'm wrong, please correct me. But he currently plays for Plymouth Argyle, and I was informed again, and I have evidence from other kind of websites that show career mode potential that he is going to be a good player. I then went into free agents, also as lots of you suggested, because lots of you suggested that free agents are awesome at the end of the season, and it's definitely something that I should be looking into. And I stumbled across David Edwards, and he's valued at 1.1 million, and obviously he's a free agent, so even though I can get him to sign, that could be easy profit for me, even though I just sell him on straight away, so it's worth the risk. Plymouth Argyle then came back to me with my inquiry and said they wanted 875,000, and as I have a 2.4 million transfer budget at the moment, I thought it was worth the risk, and I thought it'd be worth doing, so I just carried on and went through it. And you see here I am now confirming my transfer for Gabriel, and I finally managed to land Gabriel, so hopefully he can perform for me. He's a CDM, so he can probably go play next to Jimmy Abdu or Najim Abdu. Cardiff also submitted a bid for Andy Keogh of 2.8 million, and he's only valued at 1.6, but I still rejected as I'm not willing to sell him at this current moment in time. I mean, even though he is 27, so I think players hit their potential at the age of 28. If I'm wrong again, please correct me. So he's got 1 year left in him till he reaches his peak. And so I guess he's worth keeping just for the next season, and then obviously I can try and look for another striker to sign in that period of time. Obviously I've got Lecointe on my radar at this current moment in time, and you see here I'm just adding lots of players to the transfer list in order to kind of get my funds up a bit, trying to get my transfer budget going up a bit, and obviously just to clear out some space in my squad, because there's lots of players here that are just kind of like dead weight, and the players that aren't going to be featured at all, they're all getting kind of old. So I kind of like completely transform my team into a team that's full of youngsters opposed to a team full of experienced players. We also got a transfer offer here for Scott Malone, who I've never even featured in my team whatsoever. They offered 400,000. He's valued at 500,000, but he's never featured for me, so I thought I would just jump on it and just take the bid while I could. You see here I was then accepting and confirming my offer for Nathan Ake, so that is now bringing Nathan Ake to my squad. So it's Nathan Ake and Gabriel that we've brought to our team so far to bolster our squad. And now I'm offering a contract to David Edwards, the free agent I was talking about, and added him as a squad rotation player. Again, probably a mistake. I wish there was just a setting that just said first team player, because there's like an important first team player and a crucial first team player. They're very similar options. Obviously you have sporadic, but you want someone who just plays in the first team. They're not important, they're not a key player for you, they're just someone who plays in the first team. Like, I guess sporadic maybe, that's someone who plays the here and there, I believe, isn't it? But he rejected that contract, so obviously he wasn't happy with the kind of squad role that I'd given him, so I updated that to an important first team player. So it probably won't be, but I have to lie to him, tell him a little white lie just to get him to join my club. We'll see how that goes. Plymouth Argyle then changed their mind about how much they wanted for Matt Lecointe, and they wanted 950 opposed to 875, so I bumped that up as well because I thought I might as well. We also then got an offer from Ipswich again for John Marquis of 600,000, who's only valued at 500,000, so I jumped on that one as well. That's two players that Ipswich have come in for me so far. And I'm just quickly here showing you the league table here and showing you that Swansea, Reading and Norwich got relegated, and I believe it was MK Dons, Coventry and Preston that were promoted from League One, just showing you what the changes in the actual league table have been. And here you go, David Edwards accepted my contract offer, so I'm now confirming that signing as well. So that's 3 signings we have made in this episode alone. That's David Edwards, who is a free agent, Gabriel, and Nathan Ake, who is obviously someone who we tried to sign for ages. Plymouth Argyle then accepted my $950,000 bid for Matt LeCointe, and I'm now offering him a contract. You see here I'm just bumping it up, the contract, to meet his player demands, which I finally learned about, and you guys can finally stop moaning about me not paying attention to the player demands. And again, I offered the wrong squad role. I should have offered a important first team role, but fortunately for me, he wasn't actually bothered, and he still accepted it. So here you go, I'm now making my 4th signing of the episode. So we've definitely already made progress into bolstering our squad for the next season to push for promotion. And that is the end of this. That's just an email confirming that signing there. And that is the end of this episode. If you enjoyed it, then please do leave a like. If you have any feedback or opinions, as always, leave a comment. And I shall see you in the next episode, which will be tomorrow. I was going to do 2 today, but obviously it's snowing and it's Friday, and I thought most of you would be out in the snow opposed to watching videos. So goodbye.